Hey everyone, Dr. Gall here with workout 9 of the Reset Challenge. And today we're going to be doing a standard max T3 format. And really our goal with this is going to be really crushing our core today. Core is so important to maintaining overall health, especially spinal health. And a lot of people think of core as just your abs, but we're also going to be working the hip flexors and the back muscles. Because that's all part of keeping you upright. So if you remember, standard max T3 is 6 movements. Each movement you're going to go for a minute straight and then go right to the next movement. And you're going to go through all 6 exercises. So it'll be 6 minutes of exercise. You're going to take a 2-minute break and then you're going to go through that cycle again. At the end, we're going to have one more bonus of 1 minute of mountain climbers. Just in case we didn't get the abs enough, we're going to add a little bit more on. So our 6 exercises that we're going to do is we're going to start off with bicycles, and then we're going to go to Supermans, and then to high knees, and then reverse crunches, to plank runners, and then we're going to finish up with our Russian twist, which is a pretty common exercise that we've done. Okay? So most of this is going to be done on the ground, but we'll be up and down throughout the exercise. So first exercise, bicycles, okay, is you're going to get yourself down on your back, okay, and just like last time, you can either lift up, have the hands behind the head, and you're going to alternate crossing over to each knee as you bring it up, and you're kicking them just like you're riding your bicycle, okay? Careful not to lift the head too much, and keeping those knees pumping as you go. Or to modify is then just go to the legs, okay? You're not having the arm component involved in this, okay? And then modification is going to be to be on your chair. And same thing, you're just going to be kicking the legs straight out. Okay, you can hold on if you need to, but obviously it's going to put more tension on the core if you do that. And you're just going to work all the way across with the muscles through your oblique muscles, okay? So really important. Then we go to Supermans. Okay, now Superman is you're going to be down on your front, okay? And you're going to just lift up with your legs and your arms at the same time. Lifting up, hold it for a second on the top, and you should do that for a minute. Okay, now you can modify with just the legs, lifting up, or just the arms. Both of those are going to work that pretty well. Okay, if you have a physio ball and you're not able to get fully on the ground, you can use that. And lifting up, same thing. Or the other version for beginners is going to be bending at the waist, arms straight out. You can either just hold this position, which that in itself is going to fatigue those muscles, or you come up. And mostly with the arms, that way it's going to work the full back. Okay? Next exercise is high knees, which we've done before, is just kicking the knees up as high as you can, or walking. Pretty simple. If you got bad knees or hips, that's one way to do it, but try to get your knees up to 90 degrees. Okay? Then we go to reverse crunches. Now we all know a crunch is coming straight down and doing this, but we're going to do the opposite end. So your leg is going to be doing the work. So you're going to bring the knees up just like this and crunch. Okay? You can even extend the feet out a little bit more. That's your reverse crunch. And your modification for that is going to be doing the exact same thing on the chair. Just bringing the feet out and back. Okay? Leaning back, bringing the knees up. Okay? It's mostly the legs doing the work there. Similar to a leg lift. Okay? Next exercise we're going to go to is a plank runner. Now this one can be pretty brutal. Okay? Again, we're going to work the back muscles. It's part of your core. So you're going to start off the advanced version in just a simple plank. And then what you're going to do to add the degree of difficulty is you're going to run with your feet. Just like this. You really be able to feel this in your low back as you're going, kicking the legs up. It might be a little bit slower. That's okay. But just holding that position. And even just holding a plank for a minute is tough. and you add that degree of difficulty, it gets a little even harder. Now your modification for this is going to the chair. You're gonna hold yourself in that plank position, okay, just like this, by doing the same thing, getting the feet bumping, or eventually to the wall, or same thing, leaning up against, elbows on there, and just kicking the feet out one at a time, okay? And then lastly is a Russian twist, which you're down on your backside, feet up in the V position, leaning back, touching each side. You can even add a weight on this to add a little bit of extra degree of difficulty if you're more advanced, or up on the chair, sitting, leaning back, just like this, and rotating side to side. Now a chair with the lower back is a little bit more helpful. Now we don't have to duck the back of the chair quite as much. Okay, or if you have just a stool, you can use that. And then our last movement, as part of our bonus, is going to be a mountain climber. Okay, now our mountain climber is you're down in a push-up position, keeping your back straight, everything upright, and with this one you're going to bring your knees up to your elbows on each side. Now ideally you're going to be kind of jumping back and forth. The advanced version is going to be this. Try to keep your backside down as best you can. It will creep up a little bit, but just try to be wary of that, okay? Or you can do it a little bit slower, or you go to a chair. Same thing, plank position, head up, bring your knees up to the elbows, side to side, and again, it's gonna work our oblique muscles, really work the core all the way across. Okay, you can also do it on the wall, or just a simple high knees, okay? So on the wall, it's gonna be doing this, and you really just focus on contracting those muscles as you come up in the side, okay? So like I said, you're gonna go through 2 rounds, 6 minutes of exercise is only 12 minutes of exercise total, 2-minute break in between, but you're gonna feel it in your abs every time you laugh. You're gonna feel that tension there, so that's good. Get those nice and strong, and then we will see you next time.